Hello and welcome to Edinburgh Watch Company. My name is Jonathan, and on today's video I'm going to talk to you about one of the classic sports Rolexes. This is the Rolex Submariner date. You'll see in the colour, however, that this in fact is the LV. Probably one of the hottest watches this summer, and one that we're delighted to get hold of and share with you. So this particular watch we have here is a 2012 watch. It's a lovely, lovely watch in beautiful condition. From the look of it, it's had very, very little wear, and it comes to you as a complete set with its outer box, outer sleeve, Rolex warranty card, instruction manual, and the green wave box here. Now these are really, really hard to get just now. I think typically you'd be talking between about 12 and 18 months now to get one from your local dealer. Sadly, as a result of that, due to the demand and lack of availability, they are commanding prices well in excess of list price. This one, it is over list price, but I think it is certainly less than some on the market, and it is a really, really lovely example. So the Rolex Submariner, well, of course that watch needs no introduction. I'm sure those of you watching this will be very familiar with the watch, but you know, it is a watch that's been in the Rolex collection for very many years and has evolved through time. This is really the same as a brand new model you buy today, so it includes a number of features that were made available when the watch was introduced back in 2010. So it's made in what Rolex call 904L grade stainless steel, and it features of course the ceramic bezel here, which replaced the earlier aluminium bezel. Now the Submariner of course was built by Rolex for divers. It was a tool watch which will go down to 1,000 foot. As part of that sort of sports divers collection, you can buy the Sea Dweller, and of course you can buy the Deep Sea as well. But the green one here, the earlier models used to have a black dial and green bezel, and of course they nicknamed this one the Hulk. It has green dial, green bezel, and it really is a lovely looking watch. It's automatic, and of course that's operating within a chronometer standard, so that's within to -4 or +6 seconds per day. It's got a good power reserve on it as well. And by having this sort of ceramic bezel on it ensures that it's a lot sort of more resistant to like scratches and chips that the earlier models would actually have on it too. They also, when they brought this new model out, they widened the case lugs here as well, so it's just, if you compared this watch to an older Submariner, it's slightly wider case lugs here, and it just gives a slightly bigger footprint on the wrist and just means it's really, really comfortable to wear. The dial in itself, again, a very, very easy dial to read. It has what we call the Maxi Dot hour markers on it, so the benefit of that being compared to the older ones is that the lume for nighttime reading is excellent. That also is on the hour hands there too, and you have a constant second hand going round there. The latest models also have what Rolex call a Rehort dial, so between the glass and the dial itself is another silver rim on the inside of the watch, and that is engraved with Rolex on it, but importantly it has the serial number of the watch on it too, so you can very quickly compare the number of the watch against the papers there, as where with earlier watches you had to take the bracelet off to do it. Case size is 40mm, so again traditionally a gent size, but we've got lots of ladies wearing Submariners as well. They want just like a cool bigger watch. Bracelets easily adjustable to size down for most ladies' wrists. As I say, this will go down to 1,000 foot, so that will do, I suspect, most of you for diving here. It has a crown here on the side that actually screws into the side of the watch, so always make sure that once you've adjusted your date and time that you securely screw that back in again. So let me take the watch out of the box just now, and we'll let you have a slightly better look at the angles of it. First of all, that just gives you an idea of thickness, and I'll pop it on my wrist in a minute too so we can get an idea of how it looks. It does definitely fit underneath most shirt cuffs, so it's not too chunky, but it's certainly substantial. I mean, this really is a very, very strong watch to wear. The bezel here, I say being a diving watch, as with most diving watches, it's what they call unidirectional, so it will just turn there. And the benefit of that is that this allows you to mark perhaps the remaining amount of oxygen left in your tank, or more practically very useful also for marking parking meters. So the way the finish is, on the side here you can see it's polished stainless steel. On the top there you have a combination of polished and satinized, and then when you run through to the bracelet here, that's all satinized on the top, and then on the side there it's polished. So again, quite a smart look. This has a deployment clasp there, but one of the key features of this that was introduced is what Rolex call a Glidelock clasp. And this benefit of that is that it really allows you very easily to adjust the clasp to different sizes. So if you're away traveling abroad and your wrist is slightly bigger, you just pull this here and this slides up and down the clasp there, just so you get it to the right size you want to, then it just clips back in again. I'll just let you have a look, see what it looks like on the wrist as well. So there you go. Really comfortable watch to wear. Nice sort of perspective. Does actually fit underneath the shirt cuff as well. So it's, you know, you can kind of, it's not too showy if you don't want it to be, but again, it's a beautiful colour. I think that's why this watch is so popular. So that is our LV Submariner, so 2012, full set, box and papers. So if you're looking for a nice one and you can't bear to wait for a year or two to get one from your local dealer, then this is definitely one to consider. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video today. This is only one of hundreds of videos we've actually done in the past. If you're thinking about a particular watch, we might have done a video on it before, so why not have a look through our archive of watches. More information of course on the website at edinburghwatchcompany.co.uk. There you'll find pricing and specification. However, if there's anything else you'd like to know, then why not just give me a call directly. Our videos also, lots of them coming out there. If you just click on here, that'll subscribe you to our YouTube channel too. Bye bye.